Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to today's English learning video. Before we begin, I want you to relax, breathe, and enjoy this lesson. Today, I will tell you a story about a young boy named Liam. It is a story about courage, kindness, and finding your own voice. It is full of surprises, challenges, and moments that change everything. But first, let me show you how to use the shadowing method. Listen carefully to each sentence. Then, repeat after me with the same speed, same tone, and same rhythm. Copy my pronunciation as much as you can. If it feels too fast, you can pause, rewind, and practice again. Shadowing helps you sound natural in English. It improves your listening, speaking, and confidence. Are you ready? Let's begin the story. My name is Liam. I am 17 years old. I live in a small town. It's peaceful here, but sometimes it feels too quiet. I go to school, I go home, and everything repeats. I wanted something different. I wanted a day I would remember. One Saturday morning, my cousin Noah called me. He lives in the big city. He said, "Liam, come visit today. There's a festival. It's fun, loud, and crazy. You'll love it." I hesitated. The city felt too big for someone like me. But inside, something said, "Take the chance." So I packed my backpack, grabbed my headphones, and took the morning train. The city was massive. Tall buildings touched the sky. Cars rushed by like rivers of metal. People moved fast, like they all knew exactly where to go. Noah was waiting for me at the station. He was smiling, full of energy, like the city itself. "First," he said, "let's get lunch. I know a place you will never forget." We walked through bright streets, colorful shops, and crowds of tourists. Everything was loud and alive. Noah took me to a tiny noodle shop. It didn't look special from the outside. But inside, something incredible was happening. The chef was making noodles in the air. He tossed the dough like a magician. He spun it. He stretched it. He danced with it. People clapped every time he cut the noodles perfectly. "What can I make for you boys?" the chef asked. "No idea," I said. "Try the dragon noodles." He replied with a wink. He made them in front of us. The noodles flew. The dough stretched. He did a trick where he made the dough disappear behind his back. The food was amazing. Spicy, warm, perfect. But the show was even better. After lunch, we walked through the festival streets. Music filled the air. People danced. Kids ran around with balloons. Then we saw a street musician. He played the violin beautifully, but almost no one stopped to listen. His case was almost empty. His eyes looked tired. Noah whispered, "Let's stop. He deserves an audience." So we stood there and listened. He noticed us. He smiled. His music became stronger, brighter, more alive. When he finished, we clapped loudly. He bowed. "You made my day," he said softly. "You listened. That means more than money." He played one more song just for us. It was gentle and full of hope. We continued walking until we found a small art shop. It had no sign, only a dusty window with drawings taped inside. We went inside. The shop smelled like old books and pencils. A woman sat behind the counter. She looked surprised. "Not many people visit my shop," she said. We looked around. Her drawings were amazing. Animals, mountains, people, dreams. She gave me a piece of paper. She said, "Draw something." "I'm not good at drawing," I replied. "Try." She smiled. "Your hand knows more than your mind." So I drew a simple bird. It looked terrible, but she picked it up like it was special. She said, "This bird wants to fly. You should too." She put the drawing into a small frame. She said, "For you, a memory of today." Noah whispered, "Liam, I want to show you something few people know." He led me to an old building. We climbed 6 floors. Then he opened a metal door. Behind it was a rooftop garden. Flowers, plants, small trees, all hidden above the city. A group of people sat in a circle. They were painting the skyline. One girl looked up and said, "Join us." They gave me a sketchbook and a pencil. For a few minutes, time stopped. The city was loud below, but the rooftop was calm and beautiful. I felt peaceful in a way I had not felt in a long time. Evening came. We needed to head back to the station. But Noah had to go to work for 1 hour, so I walked alone. The sky turned dark. The streets became quieter. Lights reflected on the wet sidewalk. As I walked, I heard footsteps behind me. Heavy footsteps. Slow, then faster. I looked back. A tall man in a hood was following me. My heart raced. When I stopped, he stopped. When I walked faster, he walked faster. I felt trapped. I saw a small bakery and rushed inside. The man stopped outside the window, staring. The baker saw everything. "What's wrong?" she asked. "A man is following me," I whispered. She looked out the window. Her face softened. "That's Mr. Hale," she said. "He's not dangerous. He has trouble speaking and sometimes follows people because he feels lonely." She walked outside and talked to him. He waved at me. He wasn't scary anymore, just misunderstood. The baker offered to walk me to the station. We talked about kindness, the city, and how people are often more gentle than they seem. I got on the last train home. The city lights passed by. I held the small framed drawing from the art shop. I thought about the noodle chef, the musician, the rooftop garden, the misunderstood man. So much had happened in just one day. When I reached home, my parents were waiting. They weren't angry. They looked proud. "You're growing up," my dad said. "But be careful next time." "I will," I said. That night, I put the framed drawing on my desk. The little bird looked like it was ready to fly. I realized something important. Adventure can happen anywhere. Kindness is everywhere, if you choose to see it. And courage doesn't mean being fearless. It means moving forward, even when you're scared. From that day on, I wasn't the same. I felt stronger, more alive, more like myself. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new.
If you want more shadowing stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.